summit was a product of a previous consultation that CBCS was actually conducted in the last quarter of 2022.
This is the objective of this summit: coming together, keeping together, and working together. We see the present membership of the BTA as a working force who can come together and in solidarity address the fundamental challenges in the BARMM. The BTA is the platform for that purpose of unity and solidarity and problem solving. We are only as strong as we are united, weak as we are divided. These are the words from J.K. Rowling, the author of the Much Loved series of 7 Harry Potter novels.
So my words for you, it's just to tell you how inspiring it is to see this and really to encourage you to be able to dialogue in these 3 days, and if possible to come out, of course, with interesting outputs and outcomes. So greetings from Mrs. Violeta Dominguez, greetings from the Spanish Corporation and the Spanish government, and I wish you the best for this 3 days event. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Allah said in the Holy Qur'an, Ta'awanu alal birri wat taqwa, meaning help you one another in albir in at-taqwa, meaning virtue, righteousness, and piety. But do not help one another in sin and transgression.
For more than 2 decades, the members of the consortium have had a shared vision of the development and empowerment of the Bangsamoro. Your goal and objectives are expressed in terms that highlight partnership, collaboration, and solidarity. Your advocacies are wide-ranging, from the general idea of promoting peace in the Bangsamoro to more specific ones such as creating a culture of peace, intervening in conflict situations, empowering women and children, and promoting livelihood projects for poor communities.
And one important role of civil society is always to ask the difficult questions. It's to ask questions that are sometimes uncomfortable and to ask questions that are difficult to ask because they make us to pause, they make us to stop, and they force us to reflect on where we actually are. I think this is a very important task of any civil society group and of any civil society members and of any civil society leadership. And this takes time, this takes information for you to be able to do it, and it also takes courage. It's not an easy task to do. Social cohesion and justice, as we are talking about in the next few days, are also not easy to do, and they are not objectives that happen by themselves. These are objectives that require constant efforts, conscious steps, and a constant advocacy.
Let me begin my presentation with a positive note about BARMM's encouraging progress in regaining a robust economic growth rate, which has been made possible by our continuous socio-economic recovery efforts. There are also visible gains in poverty reduction, and with additional efforts, even greater economic recovery. This demonstrates yet again that we are now reaping the dividends of peace.
For Sulu, is still sad to note and to say that we observe that it is not still enough for the Sulu. Although maraming projects and implementation nandoon, pero kulang pa din sa observation namin because we cannot deny we are here in the CSO community. Kami po ay sumbungan ng mga grassroots community.
So gagawa ho tayo doon, hopefully, no, with the feasibility study, saan po ba dapat physically viable yung magiging airport po ng Sulu. So hopefully we could achieve that this year, no, yung feasibility together with the province of Basilan. So ma'am, yun po, no, we know for a fact, kulang pa rin, but we are now, no, trying our best to make it more and more and more, no? Give intervention to Sulu province para masustain po natin yung nasimula natin for the past, what? 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Thank you po.
So sa ngayon, ang status po natin, the MILZ, the Provincial Local Government Unit of North Cotabato, the Local Government Unit of Pikit, including the PRO BARMM, PRO-BAR, Police Regional Office BAR, in tandem with the PRO-12, nagtutulungan po tayo ngayon para masawata at matuldukan na ang problema natin, especially involving Pikit and SJ as a whole.
I just wonder po if it is part of your consideration to also include the possible implementation of the recommendation on transitional justice. Was there any consideration about the effect of past abuses, historical injustices on the mindset of the present generation that would impact on the way we all behave in this present society?
Within this context, we look to the third pillar of the society and development. Very importantly, the civil society organizations to support rebuilding, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and resilience of BARMM. We know civil societies have been playing a very, very important role, and we do rely on you, our committed CSO partners, to help bridge the different groups in Bangsamoro society towards strengthening community resilience, social cohesion, and solidarity in support of the Bangsamoro peace process.
But at the end of the day, lahat ho ng ito, kung hindi ho tayo nagkakaisa, and you expect only us, the BTA, to work for it, that's only half of it. Importante ho ang civil society organization. In all of these, importante ho. Kasi kayo ho yung nagpapaintindi, kayo yung, minsan, unang-una, kayo yung nakakaintindi sa sitwasyon, kayo yung nakakaintindi sa cause of the Bangsamoro. Kayo, dahil kayong nakakaintindi, kayo ay tutulong magpaintindi. Yan. Sa mga ginagawa natin. Parehas daw tayo ng ginagawa. Nagpapaintindi, pinaglalaban natin yung mga constituents natin.
Believe that social inclusion and inclusive development become meaningful if there is more participation from the different sectors and equitable distribution of the dividend of peace. We are all the more convinced that when the Bangsamoro government is managed and administered according to the principles of moral governance, peace, prosperity, and inclusive development is not far-fetched. As an important pillar of society, we believe that the civil society organizations, in its constructive engagement with the government and working with other stakeholders, can significantly contribute in bringing peace and development in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, even as we play our inherent role as watch cows or watchdogs. Henceforth, we hereby declare our all-out support to the transition, peaceful, and to continuously campaign for a government that is governed by the principles of good governance and integrity.